Your words matter, especially when reporting a work injury. Unfortunately, if you say the wrong thing when reporting a work injury, you may be denied benefits. If you've been injured on the job, you need to know the magic words to say to ensure your workers' compensation claim is approved and you get the benefits you deserve. What are the magic words? Stick around to find out. So what are these magic words?
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
When reporting a work injury, you must be clear and specific. You can't just tell your employer, I need to go to the doctor. They're gonna say, great, I don't care, do it on your own time. When you say, I just have to go to the doctor, this is vague and can be misinterpreted. Your employer may assume you're telling them that you are sick from Montezuma's revenge or whatever, and you need to go to the doctor, and it's not work related. So you need to be super clear that you need to go to the doctor. They may not know it is something that should require an injury report and workers' compensation, so be clear. When reporting a work injury, you do not want to leave anything open for misinterpretation. Instead, the magic words are, drum roll, you got the drum roll? There we go. The magic words are, I was just injured on the job and I need to see a work comp doctor today. Not crazy, not rocket science, but you need to be clear. Those are the magic words. You need to be specific about where you were hurt and when. For example, you may say, I was hurt in a forklift accident in the warehouse today.
We'll get somebody to clean that up.
And I need to see a work comp doctor. The rule of thumb is to not assume your employer will know you were injured on the job. Spell it out for them as if they were a little child.
DreamWorks, the boss baby.
Take it a step further, put it in writing. Even a text message using these magic words will work in your favor, documenting when you provided notice of your work accident. By the way, if you're new to my channel, I'm Rick DeMedeiros, the work comp guy. I'm a workers' compensation lawyer in the Atlanta area, but I represent injured workers all across the state of Georgia. I'm all about helping and educating injured workers, so if you have a workers' comp claim in Georgia and are interested in me representing you, please reach out to me. My contact information is on the screen, and all of my links are down below in the description. If you don't live in Georgia, never fear, I can still help you. Just reach out to me and I can refer you to a rock star lawyer in your area who will be able to help you. And don't forget, smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss my next video, and leave me a comment or question below. I'm here to help. Now, back to the video. So we've discussed what to say. Here's what not to say when reporting a work injury. So while the magic words when reporting a work injury are, I was just injured on the job and I need to see a work comp doctor right away, there are some words that ruin the magic. Some of those words are, well, lies. Don't lie, ever.
Tell the truth!
You will lose all credibility if you lie. You're probably gonna be caught anyway, and if you get caught lying, your workers' compensation claim will most likely be denied. You don't need to do it. Likewise, if you exaggerate your injury, you may also have your workers' compensation claim denied because your employer is just not gonna believe you. They're not gonna find you credible. They're gonna say you're falsifying what happened and the extent of your injuries.
You liar!
There's no reason to do that. Don't exaggerate just to get attention. You don't need to. Stick to the simple truth. Lying and exaggerating will only hurt your chances in the long run. Here's why saying the right thing at the beginning is important. First of all, there's a time limit. You have a limited amount of time to report a work injury. It's 30 days here in Georgia. If you don't properly and timely report your injury, you risk not recovering workers' compensation benefits. Now, if your injury worsens, that's another situation. Some people hesitate to report a work injury as soon as it happens. This is a common workers' compensation mistake. Let's say you hurt your wrist lifting something in the warehouse. It seems minor at first, so you don't really report it. However, within a few days, it's pretty obvious you've done some serious damage to your wrist.
Now that's a lot of damage!
If you wait several days to report a work injury, you leave room for your employer to believe that the injury didn't really happen at work or didn't happen at all. This is especially true if you get injured on a Friday but wait until Monday to report your injury. It looks suspicious and your boss may assume you're just trying to pass off an injury you sustained over the weekend at the club as a work injury.
She high.
Also, misunderstandings. If you don't use specifics to tell your employer that you got injured at work, your employer may misunderstand you. They may think the injury occurred outside of the office or outside of work hours. Plus, they may pretend not to understand you. So let's make it super hard for them to play pretend, okay? Also, your words could be used against you. One of the worst consequences of not saying the right thing when reporting a work injury is having your words used against you.
You dare use my own spells against me, Possum.
For example, if you downplay your injury when reporting it to your employer, this may come back to haunt you. Don't say, I got injured, but I'll be okay, or I'm fine. Your boss is gonna take your word for it and think that there's no injury here, there's no need to involve workers' comp. So be careful when you say things like, I'll be okay, or I'm fine. Just, if you need to go to the doctor, say, let me go get checked out, let's see what the doctor says. Also, if your claim is denied, ultimately the main reason to use the magic words is to ensure your workers' compensation claim is approved. Unfortunately, if you are vague and leave room for misinterpretations, there is a real possibility that your claim may be denied. This means you will miss out on the treatment, benefits, and settlement you truly deserve unless, of course, you litigate your claim. As much as we'd like to say that once you report your work injury, everything's hunky-dory, everything's fine, is going to go smoothly, that simply isn't true. Unfortunately, this is only the first step in the complicated process of receiving workers' compensation benefits. The next thing that stands in the way is dealing with workers' compensation insurance adjusters. Ugh. The sad truth is insurance companies prioritize profits over people. They aren't in it to help you out. They aren't in it to be your buddy. They are in it to make money.
I'm in the empire business.
For them and for their shareholders. That's why the words to say to workers' compensation insurance companies are, you're gonna need to speak to my lawyer. When you suffer a work injury, you want someone in your corner when it comes time to fight the insurance company. An experienced workers' compensation lawyer knows how to deal with insurance companies and their adjusters. It's a proven fact that injured workers represented by experienced workers' compensation lawyers get significantly more benefits and significantly higher settlements than people who don't have someone in their corner. So there you have it, the magic words to say when you're injured at work.
Oh, well done! See here, everyone!
Have you had any issues reporting work injuries in the past? Or is there anything that I left out in this discussion about reporting your work injury? Leave me a comment or question below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time. But for now, Work Comp Guy,